There's a scene in Apocalypse Now that stayed with me ever since I first watched it. Captain Willard stands in the river at night, his face covered in mud like a mask. He doesn't look like a soldier anymore. He looks like a part of the jungle itself. That moment hit me hard. It felt like a movie was saying something bigger than just war. It was showing how war changes people, not just their actions, but who they are deep down. Hey, I'm Swapnil, and this is a film that shook me. This is Apocalypse Now. On the surface, Apocalypse Now is about an American soldier sent into Vietnam to kill and find another soldier. Simple, right? But if you really watch closely, it's about something much deeper. The film is based on the novel Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad, which talks about the evils of colonization. Francis Ford Coppola took that story and set it during the Vietnam War. But he didn't just tell a war story, he made a movie about human nature, about how easy it is to lose yourself when everything around you falls apart. What makes the film powerful isn't just the violence or the chaos, it's how powerful everything feels. It's not just about a country at war, it's about one man, slowly coming apart as he gets closer to the truth. The story is built like a journey. Captain Willard is on a mission, traveling upriver to find Colonel Kurtz. But this trip isn't just about the jungle, it's into his own mind. Each place he stops along the way shows a different part of the madness. At first, there's Lieutenant Kilgore, a commander who treats war like a game. He bombs villages so his men can go surfing. He's not evil, but he's completely out of touch. He says, "I love the smell of napalm in the morning," like it's just another day. Further up the river, things get worse. At Do Long Bridge, the soldiers are lost. They fight without orders, without direction. No one's in charge anymore. The war isn't about winning, it's about surviving another night. By the time Willard reaches Kurtz, the world we knew at the start of the film is gone. When Colonel Kurtz finally appears, it's not what I expected. He's not some wild man screaming in the jungle. He's calm, almost peaceful. But what he says, that's where the fear is. Brando, playing Kurtz, doesn't yell, he whispers. His words are heavy. He talks about the things he's seen, the choices he's made, the things people are willing to do in war, things no one wants to admit. And that's the heart of the film. Kurtz didn't go crazy. He just saw something most people can't handle, the truth. He realized that war isn't neat or clean or noble. It's brutal. It's confusing. And once you see that clearly, it's hard to go back. Willard doesn't just kill Kurtz at the end. He understands him. And that's what really scares him. What makes all of this even more real is what happened during filming. The movie itself was a kind of madness. They shot it in Philippines, there were storms, delays, even a real heart attack. Brando showed up overweight and barely learned his lines. The director Coppola almost lost everything trying to finish it. And yet somehow that chaos became part of the story. You feel it in the way that movie looks and sounds. The jungle is always dark, the sound is full of weird echoes and distant noises. The music isn't there to guide you, it's there to unsettle you. Everything is designed to pull you into Willard's head and keep you there. You're not watching a story, you're living in it. This movie isn't trying to preach or take sides. It's not just saying war is bad. It's asking why we do it in the first place. It's asking what happens when we follow rules that makes no sense. What happens when we lose control? When we stop pretending we're the good guys? Kurt sees the truth, that war is full of lies and contradictions. He steps outside of it. He creates his own world, where at least he's honest. It might be scary, but it's real. And that's what Willard sees too. That's what we see. I've watched Apocalypse Now many times. It still makes me uncomfortable. Not because of the violence, but because of the questions it leaves me with. What do I do in Willard's shoes? Would I go along with the mission? Would I become like Kurtz? The film doesn't give answers. It just holds up a mirror. And maybe that's why it stayed with me. Because in the end, the horror isn't out there in the jungle. It's in us.